Today is a tech review and I'm going to be reviewing this Futa projector, so let's get started. Before I get started into this review, I just want to say thank you for clicking on this video and thank you for supporting me here at Dad's Den. I really appreciate you. With that being said, welcome to another episode of Dad's Den. My name is Ken. I love doing tech reviews and I also love doing reaction videos. So if you love either of those two things, consider subscribing below. All right, like I said in the intro, today I'm going to be reviewing this projector by Futa. So let's get started. Why don't we start with design and features? All right, so as you can see, this thing is pretty sleek looking. You've got the matted silver on top, you've got the black on the bottom. It just looks sharp, it looks clean. I like that look. It's not too heavy, as you can see that I'm just carrying it just with one hand here, so it's pretty light. On the side here, it has your input-output ports, and it does come with the cable that is needed for that, so that's really nice. On the back of this thing, you've got your HDMI in port, you've got USB to USB in ports, you have your VGA, of course, and then you have this is where you get your power button, and then this actually is really cool. I'll tell you more about that in a second. On the bottom, you have these little legs. They adjust up and down, so if you want to change the height of this, make it level. If your table's not quite level, whatever else you're on, you can make those adjustments. Sorry for hitting the microphone. In the front here, if you want to change your angle, you push this button, and that drops down, allows you to angle it up or down. If you want this closed, just push that and put it closed. Obviously, here's your focus. You just turn this, and this will help you get the screen, depending on how far away you are. It'll get it perfectly focused for you. Now to this, what I was talking about. This is a tilter. So as the screen goes, it'll tilt the way that the picture actually comes out onto the wall or your sheet or your projection screen, whatever you got going up on there. We just used the wall in the house. It was awesome. We also used it in the hot tub, which was awesome as well. It also comes with a built-in speaker, so you can listen to your movies, your shows, whatever, YouTube, Dad's Den YouTube, right here with this thing, and the sound will come right out of this. You don't even have to connect it to a speaker. So for us, however, what we did was we actually just used the ports here on the side. We connected our sound bar from our TV, connected it right to it, and we were just watching a movie, and it was loud, it was bumping, and it was really easy to set up. Because there's so many different input ports, you got your USB, HDMI, VGA, all that stuff, you can connect this thing to literally anything you want. I used my iPhone, it was awesome. And we also, you could use a DVD player, you put your PlayStation on there, you put your Xbox on there, a movie on a USB drive, just pop it in. There's literally endless connections to this thing, which is really cool. A lot of great features on this projector, so let's get into the performance. Because we were using this out in the hot tub, I wanted to see how far this thing could actually shoot and still be really crystal clear. So they claim it goes 4.9 feet to 18 feet. And that's the shortest that it'll focus at is 4.9 and then 18 feet. But they say the ideal distance of this is about 10 feet. And we had it when we had it inside the house, it was probably a good 13 feet. And we were out in the hot tub, it was about 11 to 12 feet. Actually, I did the measurements on there. So you'll look at both screens, tell me which one you like better, which one looks really clear. I thought they both look really clear, so I had no problems with the distances we were at. What we really liked about this particular projector was how clear the picture was, and the colors are really, really vibrant. One thing I wanted to mention about the speakers was this. If you're inside and you're watching a movie inside, the speakers will be loud enough and they'll be just fine. However, we connected a sound bar to it just because we wanted more sound and more power when we were watching our movie, because we were watching, a pretty fun movie with lots of sound effects and things like that. So we wanted to make sure we had that. Now, if you're outside, say like when we were in our hot tub that one time, the hot tub was running, the water's running, things like that. I had the volume all the way up to 100, and we were having a little bit of difficulty hearing the sound from the projector itself. So you might want to have a speaker, something that you can connect that to, which is really easy to do. It's not that big of a problem. That aside, this projector put a beautiful picture up. Great. You can see it's beautiful. It's a beautiful picture, and it's a fun way to watch a movie. Now, I didn't connect this to my Xbox or anything like that. However, I can see how having an entire wall filled with your video game and you playing the game up there would be so much fun, like life-size action figures and things like that. I play Call of Duty, so having like a full-size Call of Duty screen up there where you're shooting people and battling and all that stuff. That's got to be so much fun. So many different things you can use this for. Obviously, we used it as a home entertainment system to watch movies with. You could use it for video games. You could use it at schools for education, for your business, projector. There's obviously just so many things you can do with a projector. And that's one of the really nice things about a projector is the versatility of it. And with how lightweight this is, you could actually take this along with you if you had to go somewhere and you were going to do, say, a presentation somewhere or something like that. You could take this along with you and it's not heavy at all. So that was very nice. So this is currently selling on Amazon for $119.59. And I'm going to leave a link below if you want to find out more about this. You can just click that link. It'll take you right to the Futon projector, and you can read more about the projector if you want, or you can even click right there and just purchase it right from that link that I leave below. So check that out. So again, $119.59. And as always in my reviews, I always like to give you guys some comparisons. So here are some comparisons. I'm looking on Amazon in particular right now. Projectors that fall into the same range as this here's some different prices. You've got $189, $119, $189. There's one for $75, $175. So you can see that the range is all over the place from these, from almost $200 to about $100. So if you're looking at this type of a projector, you're looking at the lower end as far as the cost, which is really nice. You don't have to pay $200 for a projector. So the cost of this is actually very, very good. In my final thoughts, what I like to do is I like to tell you guys whether or not I think that this is a good purchase. And how I do that is I look at the price, then I look at the quality of the product, okay? And here's just an example. If I'm gonna buy a drone that costs $120, I'm not going to expect it to act like a drone that costs $1,000, a DJI Mavic or something like that. I'm very realistic in my reviews. If I'm gonna pay $119.59 for a projector, I have a certain expectation, okay? I'm not gonna have the same expectation for a $1,000 projector, all right? So here's my thoughts on this. For $119.59, would I recommend this to you? And I think I would. I think this is a decent projector. The color on it's beautiful. The screen on it is beautiful. I wish the speaker was a tiny bit better, but that's okay. Connect it to a soundbar or something else and you'll be just fine. So for $119.59, I do think it's a good purchase, and I think it is a solid projector. And I am looking at the Amazon reviews. There's 28 current reviews on there, and they average at a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So clearly other people think that this is a good purchase for the price as well. So that's going to wrap up my review of the Futon projector. I hope you liked this review. If you did, consider subscribing below. Also hit that like button. I would really appreciate that. And if you want to see more tech reviews, click down in the tech review playlist on the channel. You can check more stuff there. Or if you're into reaction videos, I do tons of those, and you can watch those as well. Thank you again for being here, and I'm going to leave you with my motto, which is work smarter, not harder, and we will see you in the next video, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.